Welcome back. It is that time. We check in with our friend Mike Eppel standing by. Good morning to you, Mike. How was your weekend?
It was quite good, actually, Melanie.
Yeah. Okay, give us a tidbit. What'd you do?
You seem surprised. You seem surprised. It's as if I come on here and go, weekend.
No,
went for a...
You're always very mellow.
Yeah, no, went for a nice drive down to Niagara yesterday. And
nice.
Just some Sunday drive with the kids. And went down the DVP for the first time en route in 6 months. And I haven't missed that highway, I will tell you.
No, you haven't. Not in traffic.
Lovely. It was a lovely weekend, nice weather, got inside. It was quite nice. Thank you. And I just dropped my other phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk this. We're watching some of the lockdown restrictions happening in Europe, of course, with COVID-19, and that, of course, having an effect now on what's happening on the markets.
Yeah, we're seeing a sell-off early on. The Dow futures down over 500 points. Some of the benchmarks overseas are down by 2 to 3%. There's actually a bunch of things going on, not just the pandemic risks. You had the passing of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, which, from a political standpoint, I mean, all we heard about was the political implications of that over the weekend, and that is another risk for the markets, potentially. And then you've got, as well, this morning, a report from NBC, Reuters, and a number of other news organizations who have been looking at some trading activities of some big global banks over the past 20 years and some money flows to potentially some nefarious organizations. And that's another thing that investors are sort of worried about this morning. So, yes, a September swoon, we'll call it, because the markets have been down to, I think, a 7-week low to start the day.
You make it sound so fancy. September swoon. Okay.
That's right. Well, what are you going to do when it's all quite a bit of bad news, unfortunately?
Yeah, you kind of run out of way to describe it. Okay, let's talk about the Ford plant in Oakville. Some significant investments here.
Yeah, Toronto Star reporting this morning that the feds are looking at a multi-million-dollar investment in Ford Oakville. Talk about $500 million to start and then going up from there, and maybe the province will be part of this as well. The target is to get some electric vehicle production into Ford, into the province in general. This is, sort of the wave of the future, and might actually hear more about this in the speech from the throne coming up midweek from the federal government. But it comes at a time when, as of midnight tonight, Ford Oakville could be looking at a strike because Unifor and the automaker are in negotiations for a 4-year contract. Jerry Diaz, the head of Unifor, says he hasn't really heard much about this potential investment, but that's what this whole bargaining process is about this time, about getting commitments for a new vehicle for Ford Oakville. I think the Ford Edge is coming due for a renewal in 2023. I drove past that plant yesterday en route to Niagara, Melanie, and I saw this huge banner on the side for the Ford Mustang Mach-E electric vehicle. So is that maybe a tell? I don't know. There's no confirmation that vehicle is going in there, but that would be good.
That would be interesting, for sure. And
yeah,
while we're talking...
I mean, and again, it's a premium. It's going to be premium price because it's an electric vehicle.
Yes.
But then you could offset that with, just the overall higher cost of production. But it would kind of make sense that electric vehicles might be a good target here for the Canadian auto industry.
And while we're speaking auto and electric, let's talk to your latest friend, Elon Musk, and what's going on there.
They're having a battery event today. Apple shows off their latest products. Tesla kind of does the same thing. And with an electric vehicle batteries are the heart and soul of Tesla, let's face it. Not just the cars, but also storage capabilities for your home and goodness knows whatever it is they're doing in space exploration right now. And a battery that would last for up to 1 million miles. So, yeah, you might have to pay more for a Tesla, but does it last longer than a regular gas-powered car or truck, which, you're looking at 100,000 miles, maybe a little bit more, before it really needs replacements. Electric vehicles are a lot simpler from a mechanical standpoint. There aren't a lot of many fewer moving parts, so they last longer. That's the theory, at least, and this could be a groundbreaking day for Tesla. And a lot riding on it. I mean, this is the world's most valuable car maker now.
It's massive. So, it is unreal every time we talk about it. Finally, you
don't see a lot of Teslas on the road, though. This is a lot about future.
Yes.
I was watching just recently because we've seen the stock hit record highs. It's been one of the top performers. And go, there are a lot of Teslas on the road. There are some, but it's not like, other automakers. That's not it's about the future and the growth of EVs going forward.
It's the investment too, right? Like people have to think long term for it.
That's right.
Finally, can you just break down what's going on with TikTok now?
Hey, it's still downloadable in the States.
Okay.
It was the App Store. The app was going to be blocked from downloads as of yesterday, but over the weekend, Oracle and Walmart are in this deal that will see them buy a stake in TikTok, their U.S. operations. That's got the blessing of the Trump administration. And I think they're putting something like $5 billion going forward into an education fund. So that's another wrinkle to this. But yeah, TikTok's working. WeChat's working. Oh, my goodness. There was a hue and cry about this on Friday. And looks like at the end of the day,
it's all still a go, Mike. You can rejoice.
It's still going.
Well, it would have stayed here anyway, but still, you can rejoice in the business world.
That's right. It has nothing to do with Canada. It's the United States only. But anyway,
all right,
they're
Mike,
talking about it.
Thanks so much. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you.